We all know that food waste is a huge problem in the grocery industry. In our family business in particular, it took us years to find a way to solve it. And our solution was to partner with an organization called Soul Kitchen and a chef named Hannes. He's getting the food that we don't use, that we can't sell, that you won't buy, onto the street, into the mouths that need it, that want it, and he's doing some good work with it. So rather than going to a farm and finding out where the food comes from, we're gonna go into a kitchen today and see where it goes when nobody buys it. Okay, so here's how the program works. The stuff that's in the store that we're not able to sell for the fact that it's damaged, it's approaching expiration, it's just not perfect, it's not fit for retail, we donate to Hannes. He picks it up 5 days a week, takes it to his kitchen where they sort through everything that we give him. Some things they can use, some things they can't. And from there, Hannes decides what he's gonna make. This is where the creative process starts. He gets his volunteers to make a meal at his choosing. He designs the menu from scratch every day. And they use everything that we couldn't sell to make a fresh meal that they sell for $1 or $2 to the tenant in the building.
Beef burgers is already in the mix. Chicken curry we're gonna make right here. We got potatoes. We're gonna also add a bit of rice to that because of the curry. So we're making 2 trays of rice for tonight as well. Bang, bang, bang. Cauliflower, and we're gonna make a mushroom cream soup for outreach and sandwiches, and we pack up some peanuts. We've got peanuts given, so we're using those. So, and we're making fruit salad as well. So the potatoes coming out of the steamer, and they're gonna be cut up to fry it off later on. So yeah.
Damn, away we go.
Rock it. My wife and I worked for Expo 86, and I just felt like one day I want to come back and make a bit of a difference in the downtown area, and 25 years later we just did exactly that. So we came back and with the idea that we would just help the downtown community, particularly the homeless and the people who really need with Soul Kitchen. We are a Soul Kitchen, we are a food provider, if you like, a program who is training tenants to learn to get back on their feet. So it's a lot of encouragement there, a lot of training, a lot of going back to the basics. So it is all about food, but it is more than food. I think the best way to work with these guys in the kitchen is really take them like what the world is offering, right? So as much as there is compassion and grace and patience, we need to also show them about the discipline of being on time, on how to do things the right way, to be honest, to be truthful, and to be hardworking. And I'm very happy to say that some of the tenants have also found employment because they had a good head start here. I'm a very firm believer in power of hospitality. You invite someone into your home, and that's what we do here. And we know it's a very powerful thing to say, come home, I invite you. So it's not my food program, it's our food program. Going on the street and actually using the tenants to actually do that service on the street and giving to the even less fortunate than they are. A cup of soup and a sandwich is like mind-blowing, it's just beautiful. I would think about 60% of what we need to produce all these meals, 300-400 a week. We can say thank you IGA for that. Your donations towards us is fantastic. So many times we get caught up in the numbers of meals we do and the busyness we have. But I think what's important for me is that we can do better even with the way we train the tenants. Where a modern roof has taken over Sunset Towers. That is 450 tenants, new tenants. We're setting up a kitchen set up there, and we're hoping to do something similar than here, maybe even bigger.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I knew that the food we're donating was going to a good cause, but I really had no idea exactly what that was gonna look like. And I'm really glad I came today because it's food is pretty powerful, and it definitely, we just demonstrated that. Yeah, and I think we probably just went through 50 bowls of soup in, 20 minutes? So there's definitely a real need here. But, I mean, you can see there's 4 or 5 volunteers, they put their whole afternoon into it. So there's definitely a real need here. So all those mushrooms that we saw this morning just found their way onto the street this afternoon. It was incredible, it's awesome. That outreach was incredible. I said it on the street, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm definitely going to continue supporting this cause. The world needs more people like Hannes doing this good work and coming up with creative solutions to problems. And I tell you, the conversations I had with them were excellent. The people had stories that kind of break your heart, but they're positive, they're welcoming with each other, they treat each other with respect, and their neighbors, and it's a community in that building. And it's really encouraging. It's kind of an emotional experience, and I'm just really glad to see that the stuff that we are no longer throwing in the garbage ends up where it does.